There's an ingredient that if you have it in your life, even the devil cannot stop you. Even the devil cannot stop you. That is definiteness of purpose. The devil himself said that to Napoleon Hill when Napoleon Hill was able to grab him and interview him as to why there are so many problems, so many challenges, so many failures in the world. When you have definiteness of purpose, even the devil cannot stop you. Can you imagine that? That the devil does not have the power within him to stop a man or a woman that is very certain as to what they are to do on this earth, as to who they are, as to what they are to do, the plan to be able to get to where they are going to. Definiteness of purpose. 2026 is for people who have definiteness of purpose. You need to know without a shadow of a doubt what it is that you were on earth to do, what it is that you were called to do. You need to know your purpose, you need to know your calling, you need to know your unique gifts and talents, you need to know your North Star, you need to know your zone of genius. The world has the ability to make you forget who you are. One of the first things that the world will do to you is to strip you of your identity and then tell you who they want you to be. And so many people have been living life not based on who they are, but who they were told to be. That's not an ingredient of success. That's not a life of success. For you to be able to win in this year, you have to make sure that you have definiteness of purpose. Your purpose is the meaning of your life, the very reason you were born. Definiteness has to do with a certainty and intentionality. It has to be clear, crystal clear, what your purpose is, what your destiny is. And the process of getting there has to be crystal clear as well. So, do you know exactly what you are supposed to be doing on earth? Are you planning to get into 2026 and start figuring it out? Or are you living right now from that place? People who have definiteness of purpose do not do New Year resolutions. They don't have change of goals and different kind of vision board. They have purpose. The purpose is one. The assignments can be many, right? And the process of getting there can be different. So there is always a sort of synergy as to what their vision is because they know without a shadow of a doubt what they are to be doing and who they are. So, clarity of purpose, clarity of the process of getting there, and a stubborn belief system that says, this is what I'm going to do. Nothing is going to stop me from doing that. This is who I am. Nothing is going to change that. And in my program, Destined, I share with those that have worked with me that the foundation of this all is identity. Knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. I call it the iron-clad identity. Without a shadow of a doubt that this is who you are. From there, we can then work with you to be able to flesh out what your purpose is because you already have a purpose. We all have a purpose. But the problem is that it is not everyone who already know what it is. So my program is not to give you a purpose, but to help you find it, to help you uncover it, and then to help you put together like a puzzle what your identity is, what your zone of genius is, what your purpose is, what your calling is, what your assignment is. We break it down to the goal and the plans you are to have every single week, every single month in service to that purpose. You are not to just choose what your purpose is. You don't pick and choose what it is. If it is yours, if it is what you choose to do, fine. But if you're actually speaking of the divine purpose, it was already set up for you. It was already selected for you. It was already pre-selected for you. So I'm going to leave the link in the description, and you can book a call with me, a free call, and we can talk about how we're going to work together and so you can win in 2026. See you.